Hello, Aries. It's Lulu, and welcome to your indie read, where you're gonna hear what you need to hear, not what you want to. It may not resonate with you. Go check your other signs. All right, preferably your North Node or your sister sign. Okay, step outside the box a little bit. All right, what do you have for Aries? That feels good. Okay, what do you have here for Aries, honey? Then do that right. Let's see. Thank you. Surrender to inner peace, Aries. Calm down. All right. Surrender defensiveness. I think about 4 or 5 signs got that in this series. Surrender your fear of intimacy. Surrender your belief in scarcity is coming under inner peace. Surrender your belief in surrender to joy is coming under defensiveness. Surrender defensiveness. Surrender to creativity when it comes to surrendering your fear of intimacy. All of these things make sense, don't it? Surrender to inner peace and surrender your belief in scarcity. All right. You may be on the go, 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 go. How much are you um, growing by being on the go, stressing yourself out, being anxious, overwhelmed? You're making your life more complex than what it needs to be. Okay. You got to let something go because your meditation is very important, Aries. Y'all are the babies of the zodiac, but it's not so much that you are a baby soul. Let's be clear. Okay. You got other things that make up who you are, of course, but that inner peace is so important to cultivate at this time. It may even be that this comes from your childhood when it comes to work, 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 do. You don't have enough of this. You need more of this. You need more of that. Like, what more do you need? All right. Let me see. Surrender to inner peace so that you can get the voice. You can hear the voice. You can hear the information that is necessary when it comes to lack mentality, lack, moving out of a space of scarcity, not enough, not having enough, not doing enough, not feeling enough, not this enough. Some ain't enough. What is not enough? Okay. Let me see here. I could be lying. I don't want to lie on you now. What is this surrender to inner peace for Aries? 9 of Pentacles. I have to do everything. I'm independent. I do this. Roar, roar, roar. Um, Gratitude is very important. You've done a lot. You've created a lot. You've done a lot on your own. What brings you peace, right? It's the equivalent of when we emotionally eat, emotionally shop, whatever it is, right? And we have things in our environment that we have not touched in years. You've been owning it for a long time. What was the need, right? And so you really want to look around yourself, look around in your environment. Why did you need that? Why did you think that you need that? What were you going through at that time that had you to purchase that? That had you to um, indulge in that? All right. Your inner peace is your responsibility with that 9 of Pentacles. And everything that you do, find peace. Yeah. You may have noticed that when you wear certain light colors, they get dirty quickly. Something needs to give, right? There may be things trying to attach to you, things trying to dirty you up, muddy you up. It could be your own thoughts and actions, or it could be the environments that you see yourself in. Something is being brought to your awareness in your physical environment. Practical. Clarify this surrender to inner peace. The 10 of Cups. You got so much to be happy about. You got so much to be grateful for. You got so much love around you, so much love to give. This is ultimate happiness, right? Find yourself in a peaceful environment and share that space with someone that you love. Or have you ever met someone who there's not a lot of talking. There's not a lot of doing. Y'all just share a space of silence and so much is said in silence. Like, that's beautiful. In this world of chaos, that is beautiful. What is this surrender defensiveness? You don't have to prove yourself. So this may be about proving yourself. What is this surrender defensiveness for Aries? The Three of Wands. Scorpio got something similar to this. You anticipate battle. You anticipate somebody trying to rub you wrong, say something wrong, do something wrong. You expect it, right? It's kind of hard to catch you off guard, but why be defensive? Once you cultivate that inner peace, you may be tested right after that. Like, you know what? I just sat in meditation for 3 days straight. I sat on a mountain in meditation and was connecting with God and just chilling, and came back to a space of relaxation within my spirit. And as soon as I step off the mountain, somebody tried me. Stop being defensive. Okay. Let me see. May even be defensive toward people who are intimate, you've been intimate with, or there's intimacy, shared feelings, right? This may even be that you don't have enough self-compassion. Okay. Now that's you. Mm-hmm. Let me see. What is this surrender defensiveness for Aries? The Magician. You don't need to defend what all that you have. You have manifested and created a lot. You're very resourceful. This is a new part of your journey. And you may be on the lookout for manipulation. Like I know somebody like that looks like manipulation, and you ready to calm down, Ram. Okay. Just ready to charge people who play games with you, ready to charge people who try to take your kindness for blindness, right? Your money, your emotions, your words, your thoughts, whatever it is that you create, even your spiritual virtue. I was about to say virtude. I don't even think that's a word. Maybe it's virtue and attitude mixed up together. But it's like if somebody approaches you, you already read it and know how you are going to react, because you, of course, are the emperor. But the emperor also knows that every battle does not need to be fought. Let me see. Clarify this Three of Wands and this Magician. The Chariot. Rise above the bullshit. Gather yourself. Don't allow people to pull you into corners, shadowy corners. Don't allow people to take you back to what you have come from. Don't allow people to stop you from being driven and determined to move in the direction that you've already made a promise to move into. You got to recognize your patterns of behavior, patterns of behavior when it comes to letting love in, because there's some type of fear that you may have when it comes to releasing what was and opening up to what is. All right, because I really do want the Aries to be in their relationships this year, okay, and be happily so. All right, there may be some type of lack between you and another person you may be expecting, or okay, let's see. What is this surrender your fear of intimacy with Aries? Is you and another person. You letting bad be the devil. Obsession, overthinking, fear of being hurt, seeing things only one way, based on what you've experienced and what other people experienced. Right. It's time for you to experience something new. But you have to change your view as well as change your approach, which is that surrender to creativity. Take a creative approach. See things from a creative perspective. Let your childlike imagination run wild and take necessary actions, but also have your precautions. What is Bad Bill doing? You may have been indulging in certain acts, or, experience certain types of people on your journey to keep from, because you have a fear of intimacy, a fear of being too close to someone, being, sharing a space with someone intimately, pushing people back, don't want them to know certain things about you. Okay. I remember I told the Aries, I want to see your file from what your therapist said, from your therapy sessions. The Aries said, you don't need to see that because you're going to look at me different. I don't know if the Aries knew who they were talking to. I already see a whole lot of stuff. I just need to see the therapy thing so I can see where I might be off a little bit. Not much. Highly doubt it. All right. All right. So what is this devil energy? You letting bad building friends get in the way of you being loved and being loved, sharing a space, child. Let me see. What is this fear of intimacy that Aries got going on, child? What is this? The Page of Pentacles. Things only go so far with you, and then you cut people off. Things only go so far when you are dealing with someone. They make one. Maybe y'all got Virgo in y'all chart. They make one wrong move or do something fucked up, and you just can't get over it with that Page of Pentacles. Something may have happened when you were in school or had a childhood crush that, ruined it. If you're a man, it makes sense. Y'all need to stop y'all shit. Because oftentimes, that's what black people don't understand. Men get hurt, and it's like the worst pain. Like, that's the worst thing that could have ever happened. I love that motherfucker. And then they realize what they realize later in life. Hopefully, they come to terms with it earlier. But this is something that happened when you were younger. Man or woman. Grade school, possibly. Graduate school, something. It's school. What is this surrender? What is this fear of lack that Aries has? Page of Cups. Aries, do you know what love is? Have you experienced love? Got 2 pages. These are coming from childhood thoughts. Okay. Maybe you feel like you didn't receive enough love or a lot of enough communication. Maybe when you were younger, it was all about maybe your parents had their love language was how they handled things. Maybe you had a parent that you were close to that they felt like they have to give you stuff to show that they love you, right? And in this day and age, oftentimes people hold their parents to a standard based on what society says a parent should do when a parent is doing the best that they can with the information that they have and their maturity level, you see. Not the noise. Okay. What is this Page of Cups? Open up to love. Open up to not feeling like you won't be accepted or that your words will go unheard. Page of Cups. What is this? Surrender your belief in scarcity for Aries. 6 of Cups. I knew it happened in your childhood. Something happened when you were younger and it's coming full circle. And now you have to open up to what is real and what is not. Go walk it backwards and see where this lack came from. Lack of attention, lack of affection, lack of compassion. We go through things so that we can self-correct. We experience things through other people, but we experience them within ourselves, right? When did you give up on love? When did you give up on accepting apologies? Maybe you have your way of accepting apologies or accepting, you think that if somebody says something sweet to you and sends you a, offer some type of communication about how they feel, you think that is so like, what? That don't even make sense to me. Aries, ask questions. Okay. There's something that was empty. One of these cups ain't got nothing in it. This little boy putting some in the other cup. Something is missing from your childhood that you got to go and resolve. And not in the sense of you can change the past. You can become a better person by what it is that the information that you pick up from your childhood. Thank you. What is this? Surrender your belief in scarcity. What is this? Lack? The Wheel of Fortune. Something that is fated to happen is coming about. Things are coming full circle. All right. And it's like once you surrender this belief in scarcity, you'll begin to see how things unravel. You may have certain blocks emotionally here that have to do with you succeeding beyond your wildest dreams when it comes to finding inner peace. Because what we learn is that a lot of people are not at peace with themselves, so they chase fame, they chase fortune, they chase something. I don't even like chasing my liquor. It was an inside cry. Shout out to New York. That was an inside cry for when I could take a little shot of liquor right there and get to feeling real good and feeling myself. Okay, King Kong beat my chest, silverback gorilla. But anyways, I still speak it as though it is, I guess. Moving forward, sad world, sad case. The way that things are unraveling has a lot to do with how you view the world. How do you view yourself? What are you carrying? What's weighing you down? Something needs to be released. Clarify this. The Empress, mother issues. The golden ticket. Libra or Taurus. Something that you've been holding on to that needs to be released. You may not be able to discuss it, but it does need to be sorted. The Four of Wands, your upbringing. This is a milestone. You will see victory on the other side of this and be able to jump for joy and change the way that you view things. So let's put all these other cards back up. Because surrender to joy has a lot to do with that inner peace. When you find peace, you find joy, real joy. And it's an inside job. Be happy that you didn't respond to a certain person in a certain type of way. You didn't get into some type of argument, fight, or scuffle with someone because you didn't surrender this defensiveness. You got so much to be happy about. If not, it will be once you surrender this lack energy. That's the main thing I'm seeing. Really sorting through that. Smile more genuinely. What is this surrender to joy? What they unhappy about? Six of Pentacles. This is karmic reward. This is things working out for the best of all involved. You come face to face with someone and it's like it's guided. You are angelically guided to come face to face with someone, come to terms with something, and you're going to have a lot to be grateful for. Somebody finally understands and sees you in a different light because there was some type of misunderstanding between you and another person. When you feel that gentle coaxing, I feel like you have maybe it's an ancestor, maybe it's angelic, whatever it is. It's a beautiful energy that really, it's a gentle rubbing of your back. Calm down. You're all right. No need to be defensive. Stay in happiness, stay in joy. Listen. Okay. The scales are being balanced between you and another person or situation. What is this surrender to joy for Aries? The Seven of Cups. There was some type of illusion that's being released, right? Something was twisting and turning and you didn't understand what was going on. Now you got to the other side of it. You see how, there was an illusion when it comes to your emotions. Because oftentimes people do have certain emotions or feelings towards someone. And sometimes it can be an illusion. An unhealthy mental take on situations. You may have thought that somebody was wearing a mask. You may have had to reveal what was really going on with your feelings to someone, or that's what they did with you. Yes. Emotional manipulation. Sometimes people manipulate themselves. That's where you find people that have been with somebody 17 years, 8 years, and they realize that the person started the manipulation. They fell for the emotional manipulation. And then they made a choice to stay in it, holding themselves accountable at some point. Because there's no way that you can go through that many years of emotional manipulation and not play a part in it. It's not like you never got the truth in what was going on and what was happening and was told to pivot, right? What is this surrender to your creativity? Aries, open up. Knight of Wands. Take an inspired action based on your creative nudges, spiritual nudges. Going to the well, to the source, to gather information and understand what is going on. Sitting by bodies of water so that the truth can be illuminated. There's a warm embrace around you. The Sun and the Five of Wands. There's something about you being able to shine bright and use your intellect to bring some type of clarity to a work situation or a person with this Five of Wands. This can be arguments, fight, competition, vying for attention. New beginnings are afoot. The Ace of Cups, new love, new emotional beginnings, new psychic impressions. Ace of Pentacles, a new project, a new job, something that is tangible. Queen of Cups and the Five of Wands. Someone is really vying for your attention, and they want it by any means necessary. But you got a Queen of a Leo, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, the Star. Only the one that is aligned will be the one that you will be spending your time. Okay. All right. So that's what I have for you, Aries. All right. Pray that this message resonates with you here. Yeah. Pray that this message resonates with you and you receive some type of enlightenment or information. The wig moving, whatever, from it. Thank you.